and one is reminded very forcefully of the status of the haram as a locus of signs. فيه آيات بينات. In it there are manifest signs. Now, the haram, the sanctuary, if you look around and try to absorb the deep messages of the practices and try to figure out why it is that it has such an extraordinary impact on people, seeing the inner meaning of this thing, and we all want to know what these things mean, even though the meaning of very profound rituals may be unclear to us sometimes. We all know when we've been to the masjid for Maghrib prayer, and the imam is a good imam, perhaps an old, reverent person, we come out again, we feel different. How do you explain that? I don't know. But it has an alchemy, it has an effect on the soul. And the Hajj also has a real effect on the soul. I used to know a European guy who told me explicitly that he'd converted to Islam just to marry this beautiful girl from a Muslim family. The family insisted on it. And he was living in Saudi Arabia, and it said in his iqama, his identity card, Muslim. So he said, well, let me go and take a look at this amazing Hajj thing. Wouldn't that be cool? I can tell everybody in the bar afterwards when I get back to Denmark, wherever it was, I've done this weird Muslim thing. His wife's not very keen. She's not particularly religious. He comes back, and at the end of it, he's got the tasbih and a kind of new look in his eyes, and he's devout. It really changes him around. But how? Why? I don't know. But we know that these practices have an effect. And if you've been on Umrah or Hajj with a group of people, you'll see when they come back in the bus, at the airport, whatever, they're different to when they went out. They're looking out for each other. They're courteous. They're not arguing quite so much. How does that happen? We can see that it happens, but logically working it out may be difficult. So there are aspects to the Ibadah which we can't plumb because they're simply too deep. We merely give thanks for the effect that they have. The Holy Land of Mecca and Medina, and always struck, despite the determination of the authorities there, it seems, to provide as many secular distractions as possible with the enormous construction works taking place around the sanctuary. But nonetheless, the house remains Allah's house, and the haram remains His sanctuary.